Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. Marc Swift is our guest today on CallumConnects Micro-Podcast. Marc is the founder of S.C.I. Swift Corporate Investments and has been an entrepreneur for the last 20 years. He's currently launching a 30-day Cashflow challenge to give back to society and help fellow entrepreneurs who've been affected by the COVID recession.
Well, we've had two main hurdles that we've had to overcome, I'd say. The first being the pandemic. We started a new M&A company only looking for acquisitions in the UK and the US, but the companies we were actually negotiating with weren't viable anymore. They weren't financeable anymore. So we had to think quickly, but we were determined to continue, and we decided to incorporate S.C.I, Swift Corporate Investment, last year as an M&A company as the backbone, but with the additional business consulting services attached. So we were able to help the companies that we couldn't acquire and create value for them, making it a win-win for everyone. I think the lesson learned there was diversification. I think you can have a target, a goal, an endeavour that you wish to reach, but be very flexible with it and move to the situation that comes towards you, because it will. Things will happen around you and you have to adapt to it. The other thing is, I would say, it's a perception of a hurdle. When I started looking into bigger deals on the acquisition side, we would be looking to finance and acquire multi-million pound businesses. I was going through a financials of a $105 million business the other week for us to acquire. I don't personally have $105 million at the moment in my core portfolio, but I think once you realise that the money is out there to invest into profitable ventures, and when you get those key players together with a vision you genuinely believe in, anything's achievable. And you can easily raise any amount of capital for any acquisition if the deal makes sense. Networking, mindset, diversification, and I've got many more things that I've learned as key learning principles. Unfortunately, friends and family aren't always going to have the same vision as you, and that's probably because we were all brought up on a lie, well, many lies, and we were not educated at school about finance and how the banking system really works and how the whole system really works. And there is such a thing as good debt, and of course there is bad debt, but good debt can be leveraged and can be invested, and it happens all the time. And that's what it is. So learning all the time. I think once your eyes have been open to the opportunities and how things actually work out there, not what you get told by your parents or by what you've learned at school, and learn how you go along, you start to realise that actually nothing's impossible. So that's what I would say. Keep an open mind as well. Networking, mindset, diversification, open mind, keep positive and ignore negative people, and just keep focused on what you want to achieve.
In my experience, the most effective way a small business can grow is through partnerships. To learn how you can win the partnership game, go to callumlang.com now and subscribe for your free copy of my best-selling book, Progressive Partnerships.